So what happens is Breckinridge's division is advancing from east to west. Beatty's division of brigade arrives. At the time he arrives, there's no organized Union troops beyond that Kentucky monument. That is Thomas's left flank. So when Beatty arrives, he puts him into position here. Now Thomas thinks, where the hell are Negley with his two other brigades? They're down there in the Brotherton field, not being able to move until they're relieved by Wood. So confronting heavily outnumbered, the Confederates supported by, among these guns, the 5th Company of Washington Artillery have reached here by 10 o'clock. And now Dan Adams's brigade is all west of the road and facing due south. Worse, Slocum's brigade, heavily from Florida, has advanced and has turned Thomas's left, which is anchored at the Kentucky monument. And Slocum's men, his vanguard, have broken through this coast of woods and have reached the Whittakelly's field. See that open field in the distance? Right now the Union are in deep shit. The Confederates have turned their left flank. But Ben Hardin Helm, who is on Slocum's left, runs against head-on into this defense line. Helm gives himself mortally wounded, and his brigade finds out the Yankees behind these breastworks are doing right well. And Vanderbilt brigade has arrived, and they beat up on the 60th North Carolina. And Slocum's men fall back. So the Confederates had started well here. But by 11 o'clock, Pope's attack with the Confederate, remember Pope commands the Army's right wing, is beginning to bog down because of Breckinridge's 3 brigades. By 11 o'clock, Dan Adams has been badly wounded and captured, and his men have fallen back into this area here. Slocum's men, who have reached the Whittakelly's field, are unable to hold their position and fallen back. So the fighting will be pretty much over here after the Confederates had made a good start. And by 11 o'clock, the Confederates are back in this area where they started. And will hold here till late in the day, when the Yankees have to leave the field and retreat to McFarland's Gap, which is over there, as the battle is now turning decisively in favor of the Confederates. And it would have been a decisive victory for the Confederates, except for Thomas's stand on Snodgrass Ridge, which is south of us and generally parallel to our position, only facing in that direction, as you'll see when we get there. Any questions?
Where's